Good Thursday afternoon, everybody, from the First Defense Doppler 3 Weather Center, News Channel 3 in Memphis. I'm meteorologist Austin Onig with the latest edition of your online video weather blog, Weather Overtime, exclusive to News Channel 3. Thanks for joining me when what looks to be a fairly quiet start to the evening hours, but over the next several days, we may be looking at some more possible problems coming our direction. We'll talk more about that coming up here in just a little bit. We continue again to see the potential for some more showers and thunderstorms over parts of the Mid-South area, and that again could be a bit of a problem out there. Currently looking at radar and seeing again the terminal radar from Memphis. We're not getting any data from the main radar site because of the fact that there is maintenance going on at this time. So we do have a few scattered showers from Grand Junction, Tennessee, back over into around portions of northern areas of Mississippi and down across portions of the area close to I-55 and between there and the Mississippi River. Also into eastern Arkansas, a little bit of activity going on, but otherwise not much of anything else at this time. And maybe looking at more chances for showers and thunderstorms throughout the course of the rest of the evening and over the next several days. But once again, we're seeing little, if anything, showing up on terminal radar from the National Weather Service because of the fact that, again, it's down for maintenance. So we'll bring that back information to you as soon as we possibly can. We're getting into, again, the potential for some more showers and thunderstorms over the next several days. What we are looking for is going to be, again, the potential of more showers and thunderstorms across the Mid-South. Severe weather at this point in time doesn't really look to be a major concern, but we will be, again, watching that to see what goes on out across much of the area. We'll talk about space weather here in just a little bit. Earthquakes in the Mid-South, not that much to talk about at this time, although we did have one right back around the Blytheville area, 55 into around the area of Wednesday afternoon, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just past that, a 2.4 magnitude earthquake right around just northwest of Osceola and to the southwest of the Blytheville area around Manila. And again, not really seeing too much in the way of major concerns out of that one. That's beneath the Big Lake Wildlife Management Area. So if you felt that, please tell the Center for Earthquake Research and information about that at memphis.edu/CERI for more information. Trying to cool you off a little bit from the Mars rover. Weather on Mars a couple of days ago on the area in and around Monday, the 8th of August, looking at a high temperature of 18 degrees above 0 Fahrenheit, minus 97 minimum temperature, so quite the range of temperatures out there. Ground temperature of 50 degrees, and millibars about 8, so not exactly an earth balmy afternoon out there. If you'd like to see more about that, go to mars.nasa.gov to keep up with what the Curiosity rover is up and about with. The Perseid meteor shower is happening tonight. Should be an outburst of meteors. If you can find a clear spot to get to, please see what you can do about finding that, because again, this will be a great opportunity to observe. Unfortunately for tonight, we got a bit of a problem in the fact that we've got the bright moon out there approaching new. It'll be close to Saturn and Mars in Scorpius tonight, but it's also going to be very bright until that moon decides to set by the time we hit about midnight or so. Now, if you'd like to see more about what goes on with that, we'll talk more about that coming up in just a little bit. This is going to be the place to go to, ustream.tv, for NASA's meteor shower updates. If you'd like to know more about what's going on there at the NASA Marshall Space Flight Center, more information is available at this location, so a great opportunity to learn more about what's happening. Just go to NASA's channel on Ustream and you can watch along as they talk more about what's happening with the meteor shower. Down to the South Pole, trying to cool you off even more from the area around Amundsen Station. The temperature down that direction, again, very much on the chilly side, looking at a temperature of about 58 degrees below 0 centigrade. That's 72 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit, wind chill of 103 degrees below 0, and wind speed of about 8 knots. If you'd like to see more about these webcams, you can go to the Antarctic program from the United States National Science Foundation. Great way to stay cool, at least as best as we could find out there. We've got heat and plenty of it. We've got heat index values of 105 to 109, so that's why the National Weather Service has issued the heat advisory in effect for most of the News Channel 3 viewing area. So if you have any plans to be working or exercising exercising outdoors, please keep that in mind and stay safe out there as we see some very hot conditions across much of the Mid-South. Again, very dangerous if you have to be pushing yourself for working or exercising outdoors. Severe weather at this time does not appear to be an issue. The slight risk category closest to us is up around the Missouri River Valley. Hardly anything outside of a few stray thunderstorms into parts of the rest of the Mid-South. So beyond that, just really not that much happening at this point in time. We should be seeing again the potential for more chances of showers and thunderstorms developing down to our south. The blue shaded areas again indicate where we may see the heaviest potential of thunderstorms, also back to our northwest, and that'll be up until just about 10 o'clock this evening. After 10 o'clock, the threat remains north and south of the Mid-South area, with even less of a chance of showers and thunderstorms taking place into around the Mississippi Valley in the mid area, down through the Red River and all the way down to the Rio Grande and the Gulf Coast. So chances of thunderstorms possible, just not likely across much of the area. So something we'll be watching out for there. Looking out across much of the rest of the Mid-South, again, we've got a storm system on the way as we get into the next couple of days. It's going to be making its way across the Plain States and down our direction. And as it gets a little bit closer to us, we will be seeing the possibility of maybe some flash flooding going on in the red hatched areas. We'll be seeing the best possibility of rain with moisture coming up off the Gulf of Mexico, forming showers and thunderstorms to create the possibility of very heavy rainfall in the Mid-South area. Now, much of what we're going to be looking for into the next couple of days is going to be, again, the possibility of seeing some very heavy amounts of rainfall into the area. So if you have any plans for outdoors into the next couple of days, we are going to be seeing, again, some very heavy rainfall chances coming our direction. Again, mostly down to our south, but there will be more chances of rainfall coming up as we head into the next couple of days, including into and through the weekend. So if you have any plans for travel, this area, especially from St. Louis down to Springfield, north of Fayetteville, Arkansas, and around Cape Girardeau, could be looking at the possibility of maybe some very heavy rainfall to nearly half a foot of rain, and all that has to drain into the Mississippi River, and that'll be heading down our direction in the next few days. So we'll be bringing you as much as we can where it comes to river updates as well. Low temperatures tonight dropping to the mid to upper 70s across much of the area. Mid to upper 70s along and north of I-40. Could be a low temperature of 80 in the metro. Mid to upper 70s across much of the area into northern parts of Mississippi and southeastern Arkansas. Chances of rainfall greatest into around areas south of I-40 for later on tonight. High temperatures tomorrow, again, pretty close to normal, back into the mid to upper 80s to the lower to mid 90s across much of the Mid-South. So something to think about there if you are going to be planning to head outdoors for some warm conditions out there. But we will also be seeing better chances of rainfall through the day, and that includes from drop-off time for the kids around school time all the way through pickup time and outdoor activities like marching band, football, soccer, baseball, softball practice, whatever you've got going on out there. And could be some decent amounts of rainfall out there through tomorrow, looking at maybe the possibility of around a quarter to a half an inch of some rain into parts of the area. Not too gusty in the way of winds out there. Not expecting much of a change overnight from Friday night into Saturday. Temperatures back into the mid to upper 70s for low temperatures into tomorrow night. And as we head into the weekend, highs a little cooler on Saturday into the mid to upper 80s or so, but it's going to be sultry as we get into some very warm temperatures out across much of the area. Continuing to see some very warm numbers out there, and chances for rainfall pretty good, especially into eastern Arkansas, the Boot Heel, and maybe into around northwestern areas of Mississippi. We could be looking at, again, maybe about a half an inch or so up around the Jonesboro area into the hills of eastern Arkansas and southeast Missouri, and then back into around eastern Missouri, could be eastern Arkansas, could be a lot more problems there. So something to think about if you are going to be traveling on through the area, with temperatures again in the upper 80s to lower 90s by the time we hit around Saturday. Hurricane Center, not really seeing too much of a problem for the next 48 hours or for the next 5 days or so. We're not seeing any problems where it comes to genesis of tropical storms, so definitely good news on that. So we'll keep our eyes on that into the next few days through the weekend, so keep it tuned to News Channel 3. The Saharan Desert is really doing a good job of cutting off access to anything involving development for tropical storms, and that's definitely good news out there. Satellites for tonight, if you want to go out around 8:53, you might be able to see the International Space Station from the northwest horizon back through around Cassiopeia. and approaching the Andromeda area from the east-northeast or so. It's going to be very low to the horizon. It'll be between the North Star and the horizon, so that'll be the best place to see it. If you have a clear view, city lights and streets should be avoided if at all possible. And then a second flyover, a shorter one and just about as bright, will be taking place just as the International Space Station rises in the northwest. It'll be up for less than a couple of minutes. And just as it approaches the Big Dipper, that's where you'll be able to see it. But again, it'll be a brief pass, and clouds and haze on the horizon may make it nearly impossible to spot before it drops into Earth's shadow once again. So something to consider there if you'd like to go out and see what you can spot. Other than that, not too many bright objects to be seen across the Mid-South area for tonight. And don't forget again about the meteor shower for tonight. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some clear skies out there. But again, a great opportunity for you to look. The best opportunity to see anything will be in and around the area before sunrise, back to the area of Perseus, the Hero constellation. Finding that usually pretty easy. Once the sun has started to rise, you won't be able to see too much. So if you can spot Orion's belt on the eastern horizon and then look to the left and up, and if you can spot the area around Perseus or Auriga, the charioteer, above Gemini, the twins, or Taurus, the bull, look to the left and up from there into the east, and that's where you'll see the radiant, where those will be coming out of, and that'll be happening again before sunrise tomorrow morning. Hopefully it'll linger for the next couple of days, but chances, unfortunately, are not great to see all of this. So we'll hopefully get some clear skies out there, at least clearer where the clouds are concerned, but as of right now, not looking all that good out there. More information on my web pages. Go to facebook.com/Austinic, WREG, one word right there, and getting all kinds of great science information out there. If you'd like to see more information about anything involving weather and a lot of other stuff too, stray showers and also stray webcams available into and around the area. If you'd like to see more about that, just drop by my Twitter page at twitter.com/Aonic_WREG3. Aonic, no underscore necessary, WREG3. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, please do. And if you have anything you'd like to tweet along, I feature a lot of people's Instagram pictures on here, also from Twitter or from Facebook, so pass them along, and most importantly, let me know so that I can share those on there. And I've started a Pinterest page at pinterest.com/Aonic_WREG3 if you'd like to see more about what I've been posting there and the different graphics that I have available, all kinds of unique and interesting information available. Again, that's pinterest.com/Aonic_WREG3. Rest of the night tonight, again, the possibility of seeing anything in the way of major league severe weather doesn't look to be a real big concern, but please keep it tuned to News Channel 3 over the next several hours, and we will give you an idea as to what's going on with the severe weather chances, if there is anything, which right now does not really look like it is going to be a major threat, so good news on that. And stay tuned for more coming up. Questions, concerns, ideas, anything like that, please drop me a line. Email address at the bottom of your screen, austin.onic@wreg.com. Or you can contact me through social media, but best opportunity would really be to go through this one right here just to be on the safe side. We'll have another update on your forecast coming up bright and early. I'll be in for Todd Demers coming up on Friday morning, so join me for another update of Weather Overtime there. And of course on social media, and I'll be on throughout the entire weekend with your forecast on all the News Channel 3 newscasts, so stay tuned for me as we keep you updated through the weekend on News Channel 3 for more information there. I'm meteorologist Austin Onig. This has been the latest edition of our exclusive video weather blog, Weather Overtime, available on numerous social media websites, but most importantly at WREG.com/weather. Thanks for joining me, and stay tuned for more coming up bright and early tomorrow morning on News Channel 3 Daybreak.